to Business Growth School for Service Providers podcast. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Are you a dentist, realtor, lawyer, accountant? Do you provide services locally? Then this podcast is for you. Here we share strategies, tricks, and techniques on how to generate more leads and sales using online marketing. Join us every day for 5 minutes and take away strategies which you can apply in your business.
Hello and welcome to episode 160 of Business Growth School for Service Providers. Today we are talking about voice search and why it's so important for lead generation if you're a local business. I mean, if you're a dentist, lawyer, accountant, plumbers, basically people who you listen to this podcast, why it's so important for you. But before I jump into today's episode, our last episode was all about how small and mid-sized service providers are beating national companies. So go and check that out at rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. So there's a recent quote by Google's search strategist Gary, and he said number of voice searches on mobile have more than doubled in the past year. And we also know that they say that by 2020, voice search will make almost half of all the search engine optimization, search engine volume. Because you know what, it's lazy. We are becoming more and more lazy, and we are basically going for things which are very convenient and easy. Example is it's much more easy to ask Alexa a question or Siri a question rather than basically typing that whole thing down, right? And considering also we are also doing so much multitasking now that we might be on your phone, but we might be driving, or you might be listening to someone, or we are actually also using our phone. So we're technically multitasking, right, at the same time. So voice search is becoming very, very important in any platform. I mean, Microsoft has Cortana, Samsung has Bixby. So everyone has their own platform, right? Apple has Siri, Google has Google Assistant. So the idea is that it's going to get very, very popular because it's basically making it, as I said, very easy, and it also allows more natural ways to interact with machines, right? The example is local pizza restaurant. How can I get a gluten-free pizza? So people asking a lot of questions of who, what, when, where, why, how, and how. And all these questions have grown year over year in the voice search. So the idea is that you should really embrace it, that voice search is not going anywhere. It's becoming part of it's becoming a major part of search engine optimization. Now it all comes down to, okay, how can you take advantage of that? Of course, right now it's really in its infancy, and if you take advantage of it right now, by the time it gets it gets everywhere, it gets basically the intention is that if you don't jump on it right now, it will get more and more competitive. So the whole idea is how can you basically start using voice search and actually start getting leads from it. So also what I have done is I've enclosed the link in the show note which talks about how to optimize for the voice search. But there are a few things, right? The voice search encourages natural and casual conversations. That's how we talk. We don't talk super formal, right? So natural language and casual conversation are always favored. Always also you can optimize for mispronounced words and also accents. So this is very important. And you have to be descriptive and in-depth with your content, right? But a majority of the voice search, searches come from in the form of questions. Okay? Also, you can use schema.org to basically take advantage of the micro data. It's very technical for a lot of people here. You might know what I'm talking about, but this is an amazing way to optimize it for voice search. Third thing is mobile optimization in your experience, because end of the day, if your website is not even opening up properly on your mobile, it's basically there's no point, because mobile is one of the biggest places where voice search is actually used, right? And the loading speed of your website, very important, right? Because if it's slow, you will see that you're not getting a lot of voice search traffic, right? Okay. So go and check it out, how can you optimize it for voice search? And if for people who haven't even started thinking about it, make sure you start taking it seriously, because it should be part of your lead generation strategy. And if you're stalling on it, if you're not taking advantage of it, right, I think you're going to basically lose out. And someone in your industry, so if you're a dental clinic, right, okay, someone in your local area will take advantage of it. At the end of the day, your business will end up losing leads to them. So take advantage of voice search, because as I said, it's growing, it's super easy, and it's less competitive right now. So it's good to take advantage of it. I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to listen to previous episodes, go to rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. Again, I'll repeat that, rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. I'll catch you tomorrow bright and early with another business growth lesson. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.